This series had so much potential. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I'm bringing you guys another review, and as you can see by the title, today's review is on the Netflix limited series Stateless. Let's get started. However, before we get started, I have to talk about the storyline, talk about the characters and all of that, and because of that, the spoiler alert is in effect. So for real, let's get started. Okay, so Stateless. What is it about? Well, it says over here. A cult escapee, refugee, office worker, and bureaucrat find their lives intertwined in an immigration detention center. Okay, let's talk about my initial thoughts. Right, so Stateless came out, by the time this video comes out, it came out yesterday, which was, what's the date? Which was the 8th of July, okay? It came out yesterday and it has 6 episodes, and each episode is about 50-55 minutes on average. Yeah, my initial thoughts, the opening scene of this series just shows Sophie, who is the cult escapee, just running in a place that looks like a desert or something, completely breathless, and we see Pennywise's balloon make a cameo, which we know is not a good sign. And yeah, and it starts and it rewinds back, and so just from that intro we are able to tell that something done happened. We want to find out why she's running, from who or what is she running from, and we're also able to tell that this series will go full circle back to that point in time, and it'll most probably continue just so it comes to a resolution. So yes, the opening scene is very intriguing because it really gives you a lot of questions. You just left with a lot of questions as to what is happening with that whole opening scene, even though it is quite simple, but you know that nothing good can come from a red balloon. We've learned that from it. So yeah, the intro is very intriguing, gets you thinking, gets you wondering, gets you into the series wondering why, what happened, and you want to find out what happened, what will be happening, right? The first episode, nothing much happens. It's just basically just laying the foundation, introducing you to these characters, their story, how they end up at this detention center, and yeah, nothing happens in the first episode. It just lays the foundation, just so you are more you're introduced to the characters, just so you know a little bit more about them. And so the storylines are still very separate, they haven't linked in the first episode, but we don't mind. I wasn't mad at that. I was definitely here for it. Just wanted to, I was glad that they showed us the backstory of each of these characters before they came together in the end of that episode, if I remember correctly. So yeah, let me just talk about the characters real quick. Okay, so I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember these characters' names, and I'll get to why that is in a little bit when I discuss the series as a whole. But for the life of me, I cannot remember these characters' names. I only remember Sophie, who is the cult escapee.
People will be very interested in you. They will want to know why someone who looks just like them trapped in a place like this.
But other than that, I don't remember all the other characters, but I must say that they did do a good job, with regards to what their character was about. But yeah, I can't say specifically what each character did because I can't remember the characters for the life of me. I remember their faces, I remember what they did, but I can't remember their characters, and I'll get to why that is in a minute, as I already said. So let's just fast forward through that real quick and then just get to what I thought of this series as a whole. Okay, so now that we're talking about the series as a whole, let me just start with why I think I cannot remember these characters' names. Firstly, I think because they don't mention them a lot. If I remember correctly, they don't mention their names a lot, except for Sophie. I did hear Sophie quite a lot. Sophie. But all the others, not quite. And I also think because I wasn't exactly fully fully invested in the series didn't keep me that intrigued after the first episode. So I think because I was kind of dozing in and dozing out of the series from time to time, I kind of slipped, like the characters and a lot of things just went over my head because I wasn't exactly paying that much attention to what was going on. And I think for those reasons, that's why I don't quite remember the characters' names in the series. So yeah, as I already just mentioned, the series wasn't exactly grabbing my attention. It had a lot of potential. I'm not gonna lie, it had a lot of potential. The message that it was sending out was really good with regards to what was happening in detention centers like in Australia.
You are all starting a new life. You cannot hold on to the past.
It had a good message, it had potential, but I feel like the execution was not that great. I needed more drama, I needed more action from this series, but I didn't get it. Like, if you're gonna have like a lesson, like a message in a movie or a series, still add drama, bump some drama, add some gas to it, just so we can be like, oh, what? But still get the message across. And I think the first thing that I can think of right now that did that was The Five Bloods, because The Five Bloods had pop, popping off at everybody. It had action, it had, oh, what's gonna happen, who gonna die next? But you still learned a lot about the Vietnam War, and that's what I needed from Stateless. It was teaching us about what be happening in the detention centers in Australia, but it was just so bland. I needed more action, needed more, but none of that happened, and I really needed that. So yes, the episodes were very bland, as I already said, and I think it started picking up just a little bit from episode 4, but even then it wasn't like, ooh, let's get started, ooh, get my popcorn, let's watch. It was just oh, okay, we have some kick, we have some action, something a little bit better, some elevation from the first 3 episodes. And so yeah, episode 4 did have a bit of more action to it that I was mad at. It kept me in my feels a little bit. I was like, oh, shame, poor people, but yeah, I really needed more action just from the word go from episode 1. I needed it to be like, oh, wow, and literally every episode, the only thing that kept me intrigued and like, okay, let's give the next episode a try, was the last scene of every episode. Like, the last scene of every episode would leave you like, oh, okay, so that's what we're gonna do, so literally the last scene of every episode is the one that got me like, okay, let's try and watch the next one. But like, it was a lot, guys. It was a long 50 minutes. Like, an episode would end and I'll be like, wow, I feel like I have been sitting here for 3 hours because nothing much was happening. I needed more oomph, more pop, more life-giving things, but that did not happen. And I was like, oh, I really wanted to like this series, but no. So the series was definitely missing something for me. I needed more from it, and yeah, it did have a powerful message, but it still left me wanting more. Like, by the end I was like, okay, so what's gonna happen? Do I want a second season? No, not really. Even though I had a few questions, I'm gonna just come up with the solutions in my mind, because I can't go through this again. I cannot. It was just too much. It was too much, and I don't think there's much they can do about season 2. Like, what is there to do? Like, the season was straightforward. It got cut to the chase and told you what be happening, and that was it. So I don't think there's much they can do about the second season. So I don't think a second season is necessary. I don't think there should be a second season. Like, of course, the series really had like a good message. It was like, oh yes, come on, oh, let's be aware. Awareness, create awareness of what be happening in these places. But I still wanted a little more drama, a little more spice. we needed salt bay to just sprinkle on a little bit, you know. So yeah, that is my thoughts on the series. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, switch on post notifications, all that amazing stuff. Until next time, stay fit and stay cute, y'all. Bye.